Hey y'all, Bunkle here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Definitely appreciate you having you here. It's been definitely a busy day, busy week. That I could absolutely say, and it's part of what goes along in the IT game. This is not sponsored by Monster Rehab, but this is my drink of the minute. So, what we're going to be doing today, and actually that color yellow there is very, very relevant. Going to be opening a bunch of 1991 Fleers. Now these packs come from that big old box that I found in the back of the garage. Getting all wrapped up and finished up with opening those, and going to be going through other packs and boxes and other things that I picked up over the last couple days and weeks, as well as that the other box that I found in the garage. Have a couple collections that I picked up as well that I will be going through in upcoming videos. But either way, on this one, what we're going to be doing this video is the 1991 Fleer baseball. Now, a lot could be said about this particular set, this particular issue. It is in the middle of the junk wax vintage era. If you were going to give it a compliment as far as design, you might say, well, it's that really bright highlighter yellow look, okay? Similar to the baseball word right here. That doesn't mean that it's not a good set. There's some great cards in here. In particular, as I'm going through these 16 packs that I got here, there's a Bonds and Griffey combination card that's definitely worth a pretty penny if you find a PSA 10 in it. It's a great card, few $100. Darryl Strawberry also. This set has a lot of different variation cards. I don't think I'm going to be going through for all of those, but there are where it's missing a period or not missing a period, or missing a comma, not missing a comma. The one variation I might, if and when we do find it, there's two Ken Griffey Jr. cards, two different variations of the card number 450. One mentions bat around 300. The other one mentions bat 300. Now, this set, just like any other set from this period, is full of Hall of Famers. You got your Gwynn, your Ripken, your Ryan, your Bo Jackson, George Brett, Kirby Puckett, Molitor, Henderson, of course, Wade Boggs. Superstars that are not Hall of Fame, but may someday, depending on all sorts of stuff. Your Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Dave Parker. Now, other things that, just doing some background on this set, going through the PSA website, there's a lot of cards that have never been submitted for PSA grading in this set. Now, it could be that it's just really ugly, which could totally be, or people just don't see the value in it, and I can understand why. Cards that I might be looking for, now just considering a Paul O'Neill, the max PSA ever has been an 8. Similar to the Bobby Thigpen, Todd Hundley, Dave Magadan, Dave Wells as opposed to David Wells, Ruben Sierra. Cards that have never seen a 10 but have a 9 are Willie McGee and Kevin Moss. Any Yankee fan knows the really sad tale of Kevin Moss, of course. He was going to be the next everything, the next butter to your bread, and it didn't happen that way. Either way, going to be getting to opening these. Let's pop the first pack. Just want to thank everybody new that's subscribed, all the comments that have been coming in on videos. It's great. Definitely appreciate that, always. Let me slide those to the side here. All right, we start off this with Bill Swift, Dave Henderson, Larry Walker. Now, if you look, those are some really, really bright yellow cards there. The back doesn't really help. John Mitchell, Gene Larkin, Neil Heaton, Lenny Harris, Junior Felix, Mike Brumley, Mitch Williams, Mark Leonard. There goes a Paul O'Neill. Now, looking at that, centering looks good, but ooh, yeah, that's this pack definitely got damaged over the years in transit, because that one, crease, ding, bang, everything on there. That'll just go into the not ever looking at again, not getting graded pile. Wes Chamberlain and Rafael Ramirez. Now, the things that I'd be looking for in this, they have the Provisions cards in these. They tend to be those tend to be the nice looking cards in this particular year set version of Fleer. All right, well, okay, looks like this one survived a little bit better. Milt Thompson, Bill Hasselman, Alex Fernandez, Kevin Belcher, a Dale Murphy card there. That's nice. Should be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's not in his Atlanta uniform there. He's moved on to the Phillies by this point in his career. Now, on the backs also, you'll notice that it has the full career stats. So I'm going to keep this one to the side because I just really appreciate Dale Murphy's career. We have Jack Doherty, Jeff Glauser, checklists. Now, the checklists are by team. You have the Mariners and the Orioles there. And on the back of that, you have the Astros and the Padres. Because what they did is they tried to give some organization to the set where all of the numbers are sequential for whatever team it's in. Now, the interesting thing that they tried to do. Marvell Wynn, Nelson Liriano, Jim Leyritz, Ben McDonald. He was supposed to be the pitcher of the future. Got to always watch out for those players and pitchers and all of that of the future because you never know what's going to happen and how they're going to pan out. Jerry Brown, Brownie, and Louis Polonia. And another star stickers there. The Indians, the Tigers, the Mets, and the Phillies. Shout out on the Indians there. And look at that one. That's even a nicer one. I was chatting through comments with a subscriber that also does baseball videos. It's Slapnuts' Gaming. We had a whole talk about the Indians, and yep, it is the Indians, not the Guardians. Don't think otherwise. We got Tommy Gregg there, Chuck Carr, Dwight Evans, Jeff Ballard, and we got our first of the Provisions, the Kirby Puckett. That's a nice one also. But I will wrapper that one up. It's a keeper, and it looks really clean too. To me, that's the best find of the day so far. That may change. All right, we got the Expos and Giants and Rangers and Angels checks list there. Derek May, Milt Collier, Frank Wills, Kurt Schilling. There should be Hall of Fame also. Absolutely, he had a great career, and sure, he might have said some things politically that people didn't agree with, but I don't see how that really matters, and that should not take away from his game performance. Should be a Hall of Famer, absolutely. I'm going to keep that one over there with the Dale Murphy and the should-be's. Brooke Jacoby, Pete Incaviglia, Carl Rhodes, and Gerald Alexander. Not much to write home about so far in these packs, except, of course, for the Kirby, but hopefully this will pick up a bit. All right, we got Keith Miller, Kevin Romine. That just picked up right there. That's a nice Ripken Jr. Centering looks nice. Might be a little bit off right to left, but definitely gets the wrap on that one. That's good pull number 2. Got Randy O'Neal next, Tom Edens, Johnny Ray, Danny Tartable, big time hitter back then, Travis Fryman, Robin Ventura, Roger McDowell, Dave Smith, Gene Harris, Jeff Robinson, and Shane Mack. And our stickers here are the Pirates, Cardinals, Rangers, and the Blue Jays. Next pack, and of course we got another Indians sticker. Just completely poking fun at the Guardians there. Team name that should not exist. Got Bill Duran, Mark Salas, Dave Schmidt, Greg Briley, Dave Stewart, power pitcher, 80s and 90s, Jim Bovar, Brian Meyer, Atley Hammaker, Eric Klunk, Tim Drummond, Gary Sheffield, it's another good find, Steve Decker, Dan Plesac, Cliff Young, and sit on that sticker. Next pack here. All right, we got Ron Oyster, Chuck Malone, Juan Augusto, Stan Belinda, Bryn Smith, Todd Stottlemyre, Tim Belcher, Craig Lefferts, Frankie V, Frank Viola there, New York City Queens kid, wearing the Mets uniform at that time. Got Mike Walker, Gary Thurman, another Bobby Thigpen. Huh. Pigpen, Thigpen. Now that's another one. That one has never had higher than a PSA 8. So I'm going to take that onto the scope later, and I think I passed by another one. Because it would be great to find the first 9 or 10 in one of those, I think. Brunansky and Tom Walton. Now, Bruno was definitely a heavy hitter. All right, got the next one. Jim Eisenreich, Frank Tanana Banana, seemed to get him every single opening. Lance Johnson, Kent Anderson, Scott Sanderson, Marty Clary, Darren Reed, Ellis Burks, Greg Olson, and we got another one. There we go. Another Provisions. Sweet. Let's wrapper that one up. I like the lightning going into the bat. I'm not going to talk about the needle going into the arm or wherever else it may have, but somebody said no matter what, you still got to be able to hit the ball. Kelvin Torvey, Harold Baines, Hall of Famer there. Bob Kipper, Tim Nehring. And we got our 4 stickers, the Rangers, the Blue Jays, the Orioles, and the Red Sox. Let's hit the next pack. There goes another one. Okay, Montreal Expos, team that's not around anymore. Was talking to somebody about the Expos this week also. It's too funny. No all-time great Expos. I think we'll find some here. Got Pete Finley, Mark Portugal, Eric Shaw, Roberto Kelly, Kevin Tapani, Rob Deere, Jose Uribe, Mike Felder, Donnie Hill, Willie Wilson, Lou Whitaker. Nice action card there. Eric King, Luis Polonia, and Lance Blankenship. Pop the next. Seems like the wax is coming apart a little bit on these. Very, very loosely sealed at best. Got Shane Mack, Teddy Higuera, Randy O'Neill, Tom Edens, Johnny Ray, Danny Tartable, Travis Fryman, Rockin' Robin Ventura again, followed up by Wally World Joyner. Now those two combined, they were supposed to be the A and B. Troy Affinier, Steve Avery, Keith Miller, Kevin Romine, another Ripken. So even though the wax seems to be a little bit loose on these, I definitely venture to say that these packs have never been opened. I mean, finding back-to-back Ripkins, finding the Provisions cards that we found so far, I'd say this is a pretty good one. Let me take down the Thigpen. Wouldn't want to think that it was a 10, and because it slipped on my table and ended up being a 4. That would not be cool. All right, next pack. Lance Blankenship, Tommy Gregg, Chuck Carr, Dwight Evans, Lance Ballard, Jose Uribe, Mike Felder, Donnie Hill, Willie Wilson, Lou Whitaker again, Eric King, Steve Finley, Mark Portugal, and Eric Shaw with the St. Louis Cardinals sticker. I got to figure out what to do with all these stickers sometime. Between the stickers and the puzzle pieces that I'm getting from Donruss during these years, I have no idea what to do with them. Maybe bunch them out or something. Who knows? All right. At Kevin Seitzer, Larry Sheets, Carlton Fisk, Plop Plop Fisk. Nice Hall of Famer card there. Randy Reddy, Mike Sims, Paul Faries, Pascual Perez. There was another card of his from another set that I was looking at that actually has no PSA 10s or 9s, I believe, even. I'm going to be doing a short on that also. I've been doing a lot of shorts on cards that have no PSA 10, PSA 9s in some cases, and some of the associated values of what they are in either PSA 10 or 9, I should say 9, 8, or 7. And if a 10 is found, I mean, you'd hope that the grade is higher, but that's not always necessarily the case. Okay, got Kirby Puckett, Bill Spires, Steve Balboni, Herm Winningham, Clay Parker, Mike Fitzgerald, and Tino Martinez. It was a nice Tino card there. Not sure if that's his rookie or his second year. All right. There we go. Got a Brave sticker there. That's nice. Shout out to Double Barrel. Got Doug Drabeck, Mike Sosha, Pat Borders, Lee Guterman, Keith Brown, Gary Ward, Tim Burke, Brian Holman, Terry Steinbach, Jason Grimsley, Louis Gonzalez, Benito Santiago, Dave LaPointe, and Terry Leach. All right, next one, Zane Smith, Joe McGrain, Jimmy Key, Mickey Hatcher, Andy Benes, Kevin Elster, Sergio Valdez, Kevin Apier, Carlos Martinez, Scott Cooper, Curtis Wilkerson, Todd Worrell, Steve Buscemi, and another checklist card. Getting down to the bottom of the stacks here. 2 packs after this one. All right, we start off with John Moses, Jay Bell, Cal Daniels, Rance Mullenix. All right, and the Game Savers, Franco and Thigpen. It's a really bad picture of John Franco for sure. And Bobby Thigpen looks like he's just laughing at John Franco's face there. Too funny. Bad pictures. Chris Sabo, Tony Phillips, Steve Fry, Scott Bradley, Mark McGuire. Nice card there. I'll keep that one on the stack. Roger McDowell, Dave Smith, Greg Harris, Jeff Robinson, and our stickers. Rangers, Jays, Orioles, and the Red Sox. All right, down to the second to last. Starting off with Sean Abner, Chuck Carey, Rick Aguilera, Chuck Krim, Matt Noakes, Chris Hammond, Phil Clark, Mark Gardner, Ken Griffey Jr., nice card there, good looking card. Followed up by a Canseco. Interesting combination. I will be definitely wrapping this one. Now, I do wonder if this is the about or... Okay, right there it says NBAT 300. So this is the one of the variations, as opposed to the one that says NBAT around 300. Let me see if I can get a bit of a close-up there. If you see right by my thumb, NBAT 300. So either way, I will be definitely wrapping this. All right, we move on with Canseco, Mahorsic, Siggy, Al Newman, Bill Landrum, and the Pirates sticker. All right, last pack. See what we have in there. All right, we got Jim Gott, Dave Wells, as opposed to David Wells. Now, this is another one that has never been graded above an 8. Also, just wanted to give a shout out to good friend, another baseball card guy, or I should say sports card guy, CW Card Wolf. Definitely check out his channel as well. We were having a chit-chat as far as how many cards don't have or have never been graded above an 8 or a 9. How many non-PSA 10s there? So that's definitely an interesting one. He was definitely a character when he played. He had that perfect game with the Yankees that supposedly was while he had a hangover. You got to wonder about that. Keep that one on the side there. All right, we got Steve Sachs, Barry Larkin, nice Hall of Famer there. Dave Bergman, Junior Noboa, Randy Johnson. Always great to find a Randy there. Awesome card. Throw that one in a wrapper also. Now again, many of these cards are not all that high valued, except in a PSA 10. You're talking the Bonds Griffey combo, the Strawberry, the Griffey variations, McGuire, Mattingly, Larry Walker. Beyond that, there's really not that many that, even a PSA 10, are worth the slab. Mike Gallego, Rod Booker, Mike Scott, Richard Rodriguez. There goes Mr. Mattingly. Nice card there. I was just speaking about him. That's a nice find. I'll keep the Mattingleys all day also. Juan Berenguer and Paul Mirabella. And got a little bit of wax pack stuck over the Phillies there. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Let me know as far as what you thought of this. Definitely ugly cards. This highlighter yellow. I'm going to need to get some sunglasses on next time I do this. Sorry to blind anybody if I did. So yeah, y'all take care. See you next time. Bunkle out. Stay blessed.